LSU Tigers regrettably lose to Alabama. This game was, I'm not even surprised anymore about the LSU Tigers. I'm not surprised about their offense. I'm not surprised about their defense. And this game was the perfect encapsulation of this. So let's get more into this. But first, let's roll that intro. Austin Shaw here once again for another LSU video. You guys enjoy these videos. I enjoy making these videos, so we're keeping it rolling, my guys. And we're on the road to 400 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribed. Do all that type of stuff. So let's get into this, right? The main problem with this game was that the offense... Wait, no, I can't talk about the offense. Let's start with the defense. This was the most frustrating thing about it, right? Because here's the thing about it, right? Let me just straight up say this, right? The defense was bad in the Ole Miss game. Straight up horrible in that game. But I think this defense's performance was worse. And part of that is because of your injuries. Your secondary had a lot of young guys on it that probably should have not been on the field. But here's the thing about it. You did not get beat by the deep pass this game. No. You did not get beat by the deep pass, which is the most surprising thing about this entire Alabama offensive performance that we saw. The worst thing about this performance was Jalen Milroe was running allowing that much rushing attack from Jalen Milroe, who, give him credit that he was able to perform and execute these runs, mind you, and was able to find the open guys when he scrambled. But that's my main point. Milroe's legs killed you, and it never seemed you made an adjustment besides for the last Alabama offensive drive in which Harold Perkins tackled him, and it was called a horse collar because you cannot land, you cannot grab the back, you cannot act, no matter what, you can't grab the back, and you can't land on the guy. That's the problem with a horse collar call. If you were wondering why it wasn't called earlier in this game. And that's the main problem, right? Because if we remember last year, and last year's defense was better, the main thing was you kept Bryce Young in the pocket and he made mistakes because of that. You did not keep Milroe in the pocket and he beat you. And in the second half, just the regular running attack of Alabama beat you. Career highs. Well, not actually career highs, but pretty much close to his career highs for the Alabama's running back. And this front seven was supposed to be good. Mason Smith was supposed to return from injury and just dominate. But there has been so many things that have gone wrong with this defensive line. Your D-line coaches, how many you've been through, you had to call Pete Jenkins to try and fix it. Seems the improvements that you've made since he's been here weren't shown, but you can also just say that's just Alabama game planning better than you. But here's the thing about it. Matt House is one of like 5 defensive coordinators that make his money. That is a factual statement there. And there's no defensive improvement. And here's the thing about it. I understand to rebuild at LSU from where they were, where a wide receiver was playing quarterback in a bowl game, it's going to take the 3 years to rebuild. I understand that. But why is it that I don't see improvements? I know improvements can't be made instantly, right? But this is the first Saturday in November, and you're still looking like this. It's a very frustrating thing. And I don't know. I think probably the right move is to just keep Matt House for the rest of the year. so you won't see any firings mid-season. But here's the thing about it. If you were to tell me Matt House is back next year, I would hate it with a passion, but I will understand it because I think these first hires of Brian Kelly are in for the long haul. And I may be wrong with that because of Polian switching from special teams coordinator to just the recruiting coordinator. So I may be wrong and say Matt House is going to be here next year. Or, I don't know. But it's just very frustrating defensive performance because, once again, Jaden Daniels is officially probably not a Heisman candidate, and that is a tragedy for the sport of college football. Straight up say that, right? This guy is on the level of Caleb Williams and Michael Penix and Bo Nix. We're going to count him in there. And Drake. He is a Heisman candidate, right? He plays like it. He is the heart and soul of the offense. And through 3 and a bit into the 4th, he was showing that. He was playing like it. Everyone was playing like it. But the drive before Alabama goes to lead and then LSU throws the interception, right? They make the fatal mistakes. A holding call, and then Mason Taylor cannot hold on to the ball. And later in the game, he's concussed. And I honestly don't understand what a targeting call is anymore because of that. I straight up admit the guy launched, hit the guy in the chin with the helmet. It was enough to get a flag, but supposedly Brian Kelly argued that with the refs, and the refs said it ain't worth a replay. It ain't worth a review for targeting. It ain't worth. And with how the game was going, he would be out. It's a frustrating thing because now you're putting into questions what's going to happen against Florida, right? You may have and here's the thing about it. Some quarterbacks can't come back as quick. I just saw Brock Purdy come back from a concussion. Well, he probably shouldn't have. I will not lie to you guys, but it's a very interesting situation that the LSU Tigers are in. Underperforming defense that can rival 2020 and offense that can rival 2019's. And this team will probably not be in the playoffs. Well, it's confirmed now they won't be in the playoffs. You can't freaking get to the SEC championship game with 3 losses. So it's a very frustrating game for these LSU Tigers. And that's all I can really say. I don't want to be rageful. I don't want to be like that. It's just, I've seen this script 3 times now this season. There really isn't much besides adjustments are having to be made, or you're looking at a year 4 all in, and it's just very frustrating, and my freaking light goes out on me, so give me 1 second here. Okay, let's end this video right here, right now. As I say before, I've seen the script 3 times now with this Alabama loss. There isn't much to be rageful for these LSU Tigers. You just hope to freaking win out right now and get the best ball possible. And yep, changes are going to need to be made. I don't know if House is fired, stays another year, because who freaking knows? You know, give them 3 recruiting classes may. I don't know, but someone needs to be fired on the defensive staff. That's all I freaking know. So it's going to be an interesting few weeks for these LSU Tigers. Let's just enjoy the rest of the season, shall we? This has been Dawson and Shard. If you enjoyed this content, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys next time.